T-Bob has called the cops on stream again.
Do it live.
T-Bob called the cops on stream again.
This can't be good.
Why does he call the cops on stream? He was recently arrested for calling the cops on stream.
He's still in court proceedings for that, right?
Yes.
He lost his lawyer. His lawyer wouldn't work with him, so he's still under active scrutiny for this practice. He's doing it again.
Yeah, he's a character, that T-Bob. That T-Bob.
He's a coot.
Here's some of the footage on T-Bob calling the cops on people.
I need this recorded, like if you record it on a phone.
Oh, you mean like evidence that can be used against you?
And include this in any reports that I made against these people, or I'll come up there and I want to file a new report on these people for stalking me. These people have committed multiple felony charges.
Is it the Kermit friends or is it new people?
I think so. That I know the guys below used to be Bob's enemies. I don't know if he changes sides so quickly and easily.
Are they responding to his video or are they?
I can't tell.
You know, there's at least 10 of these people involved together now.
You're talking to a man that says he taught Vin Diesel how to ski down a mountain, officer.
For a long time. And
you're talking about a man who thinks that a penis has a bone in it, officer, and you can get stuck inside of a woman, officer.
That's true.
So in a period of 6 months,
I can't believe she's obstructing justice right now.
Part of the group, while I was telling the other guy, we need to talk, right? So I ended up hitting him because I got a right to stand my ground. So I hit him.
This poor officer, he did
that. And then me and him ended up talking it out in the garage. But nobody told me he was here in peace. I didn't know he was coming for that, but they knew that.
Yeah, it looks like they're in a call together because there's little microphone icons next to everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, that turned out not to be the case. He was trying to set me up to hit him first so that I could get charges.
He's mad chance because
I don't know who this woman is that's speaking. She's really loud compared to everybody else. Like her volume is loud.
It's because she's snitching on Bob to the cops.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
I've been owning him for the last 10 minutes.
Has Bob been using 911 as his personal therapy?
I think he's just like a tattletale with it.
Something like that.
Like anyone does anything to him, he calls the cops.
Stalking, right?
Correct.
What are they saying? What is their whole point in stalking you? What are they trying to do?
Okay. I love this. I love how they have to entertain this for even more than a minute. That's so ridiculous. What a waste of time.
Bob has a lot of empties over there on his JO station.
Yeah.
He moved some of them cups out.
He's got a pretty big room, too, all things considered, but it's just trashed.
Why's he got electrical tape next to the bed? What you doing, Bobby?
Okay, Mark Connors is a guy that ultimately he was charged 1 year. I got to go back. I got to tell you this, okay?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So now...
this poor fucking cop.
Mark Connors...
Is he calling the cops on Mark Connors?
Yeah.
Who...
I only came out here just to sit
with...
yeah, sorry, Jay, but he's a dickhead and he deserves this, so...
I know this is entertaining now.
And you can look this up better than me. It was in Nashville, Tennessee, and his real name is Mark Cruz. So Mark...
Yeah, well,
that's one of his aliases.
I mean, just several months ago, you were his buddy and you were defending him and you said you liked him and everything.
Cruz pled guilty years ago of rape, but not originally.
I am pretty sure.
The judge, a female judge, with the daughter.
Bob's t-shirt's kind of lit, though.
Why are they talking over this gold right here? Like, don't talk over it.
His daughter threw out all the charges. But what had happened is the mother, see, I learned all this since.
I like how the cop is just sitting on the fucking phone listening to this nonsense.
And the mother had sent this guy, Mark Cruz, some text about the father forcing the daughters to lie because what happened, the guy tried to get him on a fraud deal with the IRS and he wouldn't do it and he turned evidence.
This is just like Trumpster Bob gossiping to 911.
And they're just like... I hope he didn't actually call 911 and it's like the non-emergency number. Hopefully is he capable of learning a lesson would be the question.
He probably put the non-emergency number in his phone and saved it like as bestie or something. Someone who will always answer his calls.
And under investigation for years prior to even Mark saying anything, because this guy was ultimately indicted and given 26, I think, and a half years roughly in prison. Right?
Okay.
I looked at all of that. I know about all of that. So what happened is ultimately the DA pushed because of the father pushing, the DA pushing the judge. They got it back into court over the 17. I think one of them. I think it was a 17-year-old.
All right.
And so
I'm sure
he ultimately played
He should just challenge the whole police force to the butthole challenge.
Yeah.
Didn't he say when he was in jail, like the gay guys were offering him butthole sex and the cops all loved him?
He was like the prom king of jail.
He was like, nah, I don't need none of that butthole sex. I'm going to be out soon. I appreciate it,
He was out in the yard like doing reps in a pair of cut off Daisy Dukes, looking good.
I kind of want to get that shirt he's wearing.
Oh, sure.
Bob's got a cool sense of style.
Bob, let the cop talk.
Of this stalking, correct? That they've been stalking you?
Oh, I have a lot of witnesses absolutely. I got it.
So looks like Wendy's in the chat. I'm a big fan of Wendy.
What's up, Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy's awesome.
Yeah.
Wendy has graced our presence.
All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do, sir, is tomorrow you can go ahead and come into the police department and speak with the investigators so they can go ahead and get that with you.
I can try to do that tomorrow, but if I can't do it tomorrow, I'll need to do it
when I can. I can try to do that tomorrow, but I gotta get this pickup truck engine started. It's been giving me hell for a couple of months now. And
is that the truck he tried to sell?
Probably
the truck that hasn't been driven in like a decade.
I just imagine that's his excuse. I gotta get this pickup truck started. I'd go into court, but you can zoom in, Bob. Nah, I can't get this pickup truck started, so I'm gonna have to miss court.
Come in person just so you can turn everything in.
The cop is asking for receipts. Bob doesn't have those. Bob never has receipts.
He's got receipts right here, all right?
Yeah.
He stores them up here.
Bob doesn't need receipts. He writes checks most people's asses can't even cash.
He writes checks with his gut. He knows in his gut.
Bob just knows.
True.
Oh, I can hear you, Bob, even though you're whispering. Look at him whisper to the cops. What an idiot.
This is so strange. Like, why doesn't he get off the phone when he's snitching?
He wanted it recorded.
But then he's like being quiet, trying to hide things.
I think he was giving his address or something.
I guess.
Yeah.
Everybody already knows where it is.
Is that it? Yeah, look at the look on his face, too.
There's like just a little bit of soda left in that cup that's tilted over. Like he's like one lunge away from having gross Dr. Pepper spilled all over his fucking bed. It's not good, Bob. I think there's an orange peel back there or something. I'm really trying to break apart Bob's diet based on this table. It's not duct tape. It's fucking chew. I'm dumb. I thought he had rolls of duct tape there.
Yeah. His diet is Coors Light. His diet is Doritos. I don't know.
Well, I think I see an orange peel. I definitely see chew. I see this. Maybe it's a soda. Maybe it's a stale coffee. When it's got enough of it in there that it's going to be a mess if you don't tilt that sumbitch back on its ass end, Bob.
I love it like how we used to have Manny on and we'd ask him questions and he'd be like, yes. And now we literally have Wendy in the chat.